Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Today we've got a 2022 Toyota Tundra limited edition SuperSonic red. In this video I'm going to walk around the exterior. This one does have the TRD Off-Road Package, so we'll talk a little bit about that. Be sure to catch video number 2, the interior. Let's get started. Okay, so up front on the limited, all of these Toyota Tundras have huge front grills. Essentially, there's no bumper up front anymore on these. You definitely don't want to tag anything with the front bumpers because these are all plastic assemblies now. It's an ABS high impact plastic, but it's nonetheless, it still is plastic. So of course, huge Toyota badging up front. We've got black painted mesh front grille, and these grills on these actually have active grille shutters behind here that open and close by themselves to allow different levels of air to flow into the engine for cooling purposes. Because this has the TRD Off-Road Package, it is embossed with the TRD logo. A standard Limited would not have that, of course. We also have our forward-facing camera. This does have the 14-inch screen with the multi-terrain select, so you get all of those cameras that go along with that. And then they do have the gloss black lower fascia here with Tundra stamped in there. So on the new Tundras, Toyota and Tundra is everywhere on these trucks. And then if it's a TRD, there's even more stamping like that. Here's your sensor panel for your dynamic radar cruise control up front. And then there's also some sensors right up in the middle of the windshield there. So this does have Safety Sense 2.0. which has lane tracing assist, road sign detection, dynamic radar cruise control, pedestrian detection. So a litany of safety features. Toyota comes standard with probably more safety features than any other manufacturer. The limited edition does have a satin chrome front surround that wraps all the way around the grille, with the exception down on the bottom, and then matte black ABS plastic down on the bottom. And we do have your sensors up here, your parking sensors as well. Interesting thing about the Tundras is there's no tow hooks down underneath the bumper. Now there is a skid plate all the way underneath of there, but no tow hooks, which could be disappointing to some off-roaders. Limiteds are probably not the best off-road selection, but with the TRD off-road, maybe you're going to get yourself into some trouble, and it would be helpful to have the tow hooks up front. So your headlight assembly, this is probably one of the most interesting headlight assemblies Toyota's offering. It's a full complement of LED high beams, low beams, LED daytime running lights, LED turn signals, LED marker lamps, and it's one large assembly, but it sure looks awesome on here. And then we do have some functional vents here that actually flow through into the engine to allow for some additional cooling up front on the Tundra. So those are actually open and they actually are functional. I love the hood lines on the new Tundra. It's a completely new look. This is an aluminum hood for 2022. Again, this color is SuperSonic red. Hopefully it shows up in the video as nice as it looks in person. That is an extra charge color. It's 4 1/4, I believe. So you're over the fenders. These are matte black finish ABS plastic, not colored to match, but they do look nice on here with the matte black grille. Kind of ties it all together. Now, as I mentioned, this one does have the TRD Off-Road Package, so you get the TRD 20-inch TRD black painted wheels with an off-road tire, and of course the TRD logo in the center. The standard wheel is a 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheel as well, with more of an on-road tire, so this is definitely going to be more aggressive for off-road. Dual piston calipers on your ABS, your braking system up front. Those are a 13.9-inch ventilated disc brake. Of course, a front wishbone suspension. This one, again with the TRD Off-Road Package, does have Bilstein shocks, so you can see the blue of those Bilstein shocks. an oversized stabilizer bar as well. Here's a quick side look. It is a really attractive truck. So this is a double cab with a 6.5 foot bed. On the Limited, we do have the painted color to match outside mirrors, gloss black trim all the way around the mirrors, and then gloss black trim heading up and over the A-pillar as well. So a nice refined finish on there. These mirrors are some of the most advanced mirrors Toyota offers. So LED turn signals on the Limited, camera underneath here, part of your multi-training, your 360 perimeter scan. These mirrors are power folding, so there's a switch that when you put it into park or drive, the mirrors automatically fold in for tight spaces. Blind spot monitoring in these mirrors. They're also breakaway. They also fold in. Here's your blind spot monitoring. And then also they're automatic dimming mirrors as well. So if somebody comes from behind you with your bright lights, those, or their high beams on, those will automatically dim as well. And of course the Limited is always known for having more chrome on it than the other trims. So we've got chrome door handles, chrome Tundra badging, and the chrome Limited badging. And then when we get around to the back, you'll see we also have a chrome handle on the tailgate there. Let me know in the comments if you like the profile and the style of this one. It is a really, really cool truck in my opinion. You can see those over the fender protection there. We've got the integrated mud guards down here as well, factory installed. And again, because this is a TRD off-road, you get the TRD off-road badging. While I'm at this part of the cab, talk about a couple features here. So the power sliding window on the Limited, you can see it doesn't slide all the way down. It's just the pop open window there. It is tinted with privacy glass. Your back windows are all have privacy glass. And then your cargo light up here is a dual beam cargo light. You can see we have the back bed cameras up there as well. Those are LED lights. And then a gloss black shark fin antenna up top as well. The bed is an all-new design for 2022 on the Tundra. This is similar to what we have on the Tacoma. So it's an aluminum composite bed with bed protection over the lip protection here. It does have the rail system on there, so it does come with 4 cleats, and then it has 4 fixed tie-down positions as well. Toyota offers a cargo cover, tonneau cover, hard and soft as an accessory. Swing around the back here. Love the tail lights on this. Be sure and check out my light show video on there. Gloss black trim here. On this side, there's no hidden tailgate release, but if we swing around to the other side, there's a hidden tailgate release right here. So when you get out of the driver's side, you can tap this button and that'll automatically pop the tailgate. Of course, you can always use the handle as well to open that tailgate on there. You can see it does have an integrated bed liner. They do make available a spray-in bed liner as well. Cargo lights here and here. Notice they all came on, including the ones up there. As soon as I opened the tailgate, they all did come on. And then, as I mentioned, there's a fixed tie-down hook here. There's slots in the bed as well, so if you want to run 2x4s or 4x4s across and give yourself that double-decker flexibility, you can do that. Here's a home-style plug-in, so that's a 120-volt plug-in there. Plug in your appliances or your saws or coolers or what have you. Excuse me. Tundra's stamped into the top of the tailgate. The rear tailgate is not a power up, but I have to say it's much lighter weight than the predecessor. Here's that chrome handle I mentioned earlier. Here's your backup light. There's a camera up underneath here as well. And this is a locking tailgate, so if you do put that cargo cover on there, you're going to be able to keep your packages or your items secure in the trunk. Tundra stamped right into the bed. They do have the blackout applique. If you want to black those out, you can do that. This tailgate is super cool. It actually has a spoiler integrated into it. You can see it's kind of affixed here, but it gives it maybe a more rigid look to the back of it, a little bit more aggressive look around the back of it. The bumper end caps are colored to match. We do have the parking sensors here, but then we have a satin black trim along this area here. Still have a textured step bumper, so it's slip resistant. 4 and 7 pin plugs for your trailer towing. There are lights down here for your step bumper. Instead of being up here, they're on the side. Here's your backup lights, and then this is all ABS plastic as well. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Here's your trailer receiver. 11,400 pounds of trailer towing capacity on the limited edition. And then if we slide underneath here, there's your spare tire. That is a full-size spare tire. And then for 2022, the exhaust comes out here on the driver's side, where last year it did come out on the passenger side. So that's a change. Definitely can hear the engine more and the exhaust more from the driver's side. This Limited does not have a TRD exhaust, but it is an option that can be added here. But you can definitely hear the roar of the engine from the driver's seat with that exhaust coming out the driver's side here. So I'm going to go ahead and swing around and we'll pop the hood and take a look at the all-new V6 engine for 2022. So you may already know this, but for 2022, the Tundra no longer has a V8. So they discontinued the 5.7 liter V8, and now the engine's a 3.5 liter 24 valve V6, and it is a turbocharged engine. So they did that for a number of reasons. One was to get better fuel economy, but it also has better towing capabilities. So 389 horsepower, the V8 was 380, and then 483 foot-pounds of torque. So a lot more torque. The V8 was 401 foot-pounds of torque. So a lot more torque, and that's what helps this thing tow better and get better fuel economy as well. Fantastic engine, and then it's connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. So when you test drive one of these and you punch it, you're really going to feel the difference between them. If you've driven the V8, the 2021, you're going to be wowed by this new V6. Now the engine and transmission have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty on this. Of course, you get Toyota Care, which covers your basic maintenance, so your oil change, your fluid top-offs, and tire rotations. So anything that Toyota recommends for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles is going to be covered by the warranty on the Tundra. The truck itself has a 3-year, 36,000 mile powertrain warranty. I'm sorry, 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty. And then there's no deductibles on any of them. Interesting that the hood is made of aluminum this year, and it does have hood struts, but it doesn't open very far. Thought that was kind of interesting. Hopefully you don't need to get under there and do any work to it, but I wanted to leave it run just so you could hear, you know, just how quiet this engine is. When you close the hood, you hardly know that it's running at all. So that's a quick overview on the exterior of the 2022 Tundra Limited. This one's with the TRD Off-Road Package, SuperSonic Red. That's an extra charge color, 4 1/4. If you want to see the interior, be sure and click the link and watch my interior video, which I'll do later today. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you want more like it, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications. This is Tony talking car biz. Thanks for watching.